Night rain crawls down the cracked glass. City hums low through thin walls. Cold hands rest on my knees. Your old words breathe in this room. You said silence held your doubts and fears. Ours grew wide, a bridge we never crossed. Maybe the loudest love stays quiet, fading light on our worn out couch. Photographs shaking in my tired hands. I waited, you didn't come back home. Maybe the loudest love stays quiet. We sat back to back, not touching. Quack screamed louder than any fight. Each glance felt sharp with doubt. Each soft reach froze halfway there. You said silence held your heavy thought. Ours turned cruel, a distance we fed. Maybe the loudest love stays quiet. Trembling breath caught deep in my throat. Walls of unsaid words around us. If I'd spoken, would you stay? Maybe the loudest love stays quiet. Your scent still haunts the cold pillow. Empty doorways frame the space you left. I trace your ghost in the dust. It broke because we feared breaking. My fall hangs heavy in the dark. Night rain hides the sound of sorry. Regret falls slow like thin drizzle. Too late to learn your secret language. Two bruised hearts, both scared of breaking. We chose silence, it chose the end. Maybe the loudest love stays quiet. Fading light sinks into quiet rooms. Unreturned calls ring through my chest. I would have held you much longer if I had spoken, named our ache. Maybe the loudest love stays quiet. I sit with the rain and what we never said. Night rain slides down the tire glass. Fading light stains the quiet room. Cold hands rest on my trembling breath. Your shadow leans in the empty doorway. We watch the silence grow like a locked door, both of us waiting, neither one speaking first. We were too alike to say forever. Photographs shaking in my small hands. I waited, you didn't come back home. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? We were too alike to say forever. Our soft words turned to sharpened stone. Every sigh laid bricks between hearts. You reached out, I pulled into myself. I reached out, you turned your face. We let the quiet wind, like slow poison, both of us hurting, neither one saying stay. We were too alike to say forever. Night rain wrote our names, then erased them. I waited, you didn't come back home. Our fault lives in each unreturned call. We were too alike to say forever. The bed was warm, our hearts were frozen. You were my mirror cracked in the same place. I saw my silence living in your eyes. Love without softness will starve itself. Too late to lay down our old shields. Too late to learn how to be gentle. Morning came slow, your side was hollow. No note, just dust where your keys were. The doorway stared back, wide and bare. I heard your goodbye in the quiet. We were too alike to say forever. Two broken hearts, breaking each other again. I would have held you longer through night rain. If I had spoken, named every hidden wound. I waited, you didn't come back home. We were too alike to say forever. I closed the window, but your silence stays inside. Fading light across this quiet room. Cold coffee, my hands still shake. Your shadow sits in the old chair. I hear your voice inside the hush. We were both wounded, too proud to do. Both so guarded, nothing true could stay. I loved you in the words we never said. Night rain tapping soft on the glass. Empty doorways where your name still hangs. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? I loved you in the words we never said. We sat close, the space felt endless. Silent wars fought with lowered eyes. Unreturned calls, I stared at the phone. Our quiet hurt grew sharp and wide. We were both shaking, too scared to plead, both so stubborn, letting love run cold. I loved you in the words we never said. Photographs shaking in my cold hands. Fading light on all our almost truths. If I had spoken, I'd have held you longer. I loved you in the words we never said. Last night the air felt thin. Your trembling breath broke on my name. You turned away, your eyes rimmed red. Soft door click cut through my chest. Love dies in silence. I learned too late. I waited. You didn't come back. Now I walk streets we once called ours. Your ghost laughs in every passing glass. My fault echoes down these quiet rooms. Two broken hearts too alike to heal. I loved you in the words we never said. Days blur past the same dim window. I write your name, then wipe it clean. Our silence spoke louder than our hearts. If I had spoken, maybe we'd be home. I loved you in the words we never said. I sit with the quiet now and let you go.
Late autumn light leaks through these blinds. Burnt coffee cools by your old chair. Photographs shaking in my cold hands. Your faded smile cuts through the air. Our quiet rooms were always crowded with fear. I held my tongue, watched you disappear. I loved you through the silence. Night rain tapped on the window glass. Your trembling breath hid words like mine. Two storms colliding, no one left standing. I loved you through the silence. We slept back to back for months. Unreturned calls sat heavy in us. I waited, you did not come back. Empty doorways learned our names. quiet rooms were crowded with doubt. I held my truth, you slowly moved out. I loved you through the silence. Fading light broke on your packed bags. We spoke like strangers, soft and sharp. Two storms colliding, flooding every promise. I loved you through the silence. If love stays mute, it turns to rust. Your eyes said please, your mouth said go. My fault was walls I would not drop. If I had spoken, I'd have held you longer. Now every echo feels like your last word. I learned too late that distance was chosen. Now the night rain hums where you slept. Quiet rooms hum with what I hear. Your ghost sits calm in my old chair. I forgive you, I cannot forgive time. I loved you through the silence. City lights blur on the wet glass. Our broken hearts were only cracked mirrors. Two storms colliding, then drifting apart alone. I whisper your name to the dark. I loved you through the silence. Somewhere you hear my silence lets go. Rain hums through cracked old glass. Your scent still clings to the air. Half-dark walls keep our last words. Cold hand rests where you once slept. We build our walls with small hurts and pride. Now every quiet breath feels like blame. We were too alike to hold on. Fading light shakes in the photographs. Empty doorways watch my trembling breath. I waited, you didn't come back tonight. We were too alike to hold on. Soft doors closed just a bit hard. Your eyes were storms I would dodge. We spoke in sighs and turned backs. My fault hides in each missed word. We stacked our fears like bricks of pride. Now every quiet breath cuts like blame. We were too alive to hold on. Streetlights blur through this night rain. Quiet rooms echo the words unsaid. If I had spoken, you might have stayed. We were too alike to hold on.
soft click of the door still rings. Too late to trade this silence back. Dawn finds your side of the bed hollow. I trace the dust where your frame stood. Our love was strong yet scared to speak. We lost a fight to our own shadows. We were too alive to hold on. Fading light crawls across your old chair. My fault sits heavy in this still air. If I had spoken, held you longer, night rain can wash this echo out. We were too alike to hold on. I surrender to the quiet where your name lingers. Cold windowsill, night rain on glass. City lights blur through the fading light. Old coffee breeze from chip white cups. Quiet room holds all we were. Our faces matched in that dim reflection. Two guarded hearts, same wound, same distance. We were too alike to save us. Cold hand, folded, trembling breath held back. Every word we swallowed built this silence. Love died slow. In those quiet rooms we were too alike to save us. Last talk lay soft behind my eyes. Clipped words, half-truths, thin-held smiles. Your mouth moved, but your eyes hid. My fault, I let your gaze fall. If I had spoken, if I had stayed, would your fear have finally met mine? We were too alike to save us. Night rain, time we never used. I waited, you didn't come back home. Photograph shaking in my tired hands. We were too alive to save us. Your cup sat cold, my fingers traced circles. The air grew thick with what we buried. I watched you stare through my reflection. Bed we shattered together and called it leaving go. Empty doorways learn the shape of your name. Unreturned calls hang like ghosts between us. Days turned hollow, pale and soundless. My chest holds all the words unsent. I see us off with lowered eyes. Another life where we both reach. We were too alike to save us. Love fell apart without a single storm. If I had spoken, I'd have held you and go, but I mirrored her. Cut every tender chance. Now I whisper farewell to what we were. We were too alike to save us. In the end, we only broke in matching silence. Small cafe, fading light on glass. Night rain blurs the neon signs. Your chair waits, empty by the wall. My cold hands shake around this cup. We were two locked doors in one room, both craving light, too scared to turn. I waited, you didn't come back. Quiet rooms hum with unreturned calls. Photographs shaking in my tired hands. If I had spoken, would you stay? I waited, you didn't come back. Sat like ghosts in that place, side by side, no true words. Each small silence grew sharp, loud, every loss, sorry burned in my throat. We were two locked doors at midnight, both craving light, too proud to turn. I waited, you didn't come back. Our love a mirror of old scars. Your eyes held storms I would not name. If I had spoken, I would have held you longer. I waited, you didn't come back. That last night your gaze froze hard, my trembling breath broke in my chest. All our unthrown blame filled the air, but we were the same. Broken song, girl, too afraid to change a single note, too afraid to stay or leave. Now days fall slow through quiet rooms. Your ghost sits down in every chair. I trace your name in my mind's dust. No anger left, just this soft ache. I waited, you didn't come back. Fading light spills where your shadow stood. My fall lives deep in every silence. If I had spoken, I would have held you longer. I breathe your name and let it go back. I waited, you didn't come back. Love slipped through our hands, quiet as night rain. This room leans in with quiet walls. Fading light cuts lines across my hands. Cold hands rest on the worn sofa. Photographs shaking in my tired head. Your unreturned calls inside this silence still. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? I would have held you longer. Night rain taps where your voice once lived. Empty doorways breathe our last unsaid words. My trembling breath counts each lost reply. I would have held you longer. We sat, two ghosts in one room. Your eyes wet glass, you turned away. Words were there, we buried them deep. Our hurt built walls too thin. Now every quiet room repeats that night. If I had spoken, would you forgive me? I would have held you longer. Fading light wrote cracks across our names. Your shadow stayed, you never really did. My fault hangs heavy in the air. I would have held you longer. I spoke to dark, you never answered. We were two broken echoes, perfect in pain. I miss you, not the fights or silence, just the way your laugh filled space. Our love was glass, never learned to bend. Now shards of us glow on the floor. I pack a box with small soft ghosts, curled edge photos, one worn sweater, each piece a step away from you. I walk through night rain, more alone. I would have held you longer. Streetlights smear gold tears on the glass. Every step admits I let you go. Too late to learn a gentler tongue. Our quiet proves how deep we broke. I would have held you longer in this fading light. Our silence keeps your name.
Half-lit room, dust in the air. City hums through cracked glass panes. Empty doorway, your coat long gone. Cold hands rest where you slept. Photograph shaking in the fading light tonight. I waited, you didn't come back home. We were two echoes in the dark. Night rain blurs our old skyline. Quiet rooms hold what we withheld. If I had spoken, would you stay? We were two echoes in the dark. Your sharp words hit all that hurt. My soft lies said I was fine. We built walls with each unreturned call. Silence grew thick between breaths. Photograph shaking in the fading light again. I waited, you still didn't come back. We were two echoes in the dark. Your eyes stopped looking for my face. Short talks cut deep like thin glass. If I had spoken, I would have held you longer. We were two echoes in the dark. One last night, my trembling breath asked please. You turned away, shoulders hard as stone. Your quiet no was louder than storms. God, we were two echoes fading in the same lonely silent stage. Suitcase closed soft like a tired heart. The door clicked, the world did not move. Now the bed sags on my side. Your ghost lies warm in the cold. My fault hangs heavy in this room. Too late, the truth learns my name. We were two echoes in the dark. I hear us laugh in the next room. Every missed word cuts deeper than goodbye. If I had spoken, I would have held you longer. I waited, you didn't come back home. We were two echoes in the dark. In the stillness, I learned to let go softly. Night rain, slick on cracked gray stone. Street lamp halos blur around my feet. Your window dark, no shadow moves.
hide deep inside this coat. Our quiet rooms still breathe with fading light. Every unreturned call hangs between these walls. I loved you in silence, like night pressed tight against the glass. Photographs shaking in my tired hands. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? I loved you in silence. We sat close, our eyes turned down, trembling breath but no word came. Your fingers twitch near mine, both of us locked, both afraid. Our quiet rooms once burned with softer light. Now every missed word echoes through my chest. I loved you in silence, like rain that falls where no one stands. Empty doorways know our withheld names. If I had spoken, I'd have held you longer. I loved you in silence. Your door stood open, the room already gone. Space was filled with what we hid. I tried to say your name, it cut. It's not love if it cannot speak. Two mirrored wounds, both too deep to touch. My fault too, I turned away first. Now my bed holds only cooling sheets. Your laugh haunts corners of this room. I waited, you didn't come back. Too late to mend what we left undone. I loved you in silence, like a held breath that never lets go. Night rain writes us on the window. If I had spoken, would you have broken, or would your cold hands have reached back? I loved you in silence. I whisper your name once, then let it fade. Night rain blurs the glass outside. Cold hands on a chipped white cup. Fluorescent haze, my eyes feel numb. Your empty chair holds its shape. Quiet rooms remember every unreturned call and pause. I taste each word I never said I would have held you longer if I had spoken in that dark room while fading light crawled across the floor. Your shadow turned but never broke. I would have held you longer. We wore bright smiles over quiet scars, soft defense wrapped tight around our ribs. Every truth we tried came out sharp. Each small reach turned in retreat. Our trembling breath built walls instead of bridges. I hear the echo of what we buried. I would have held you longer if I had spoken when your hands shook, while night rain traced rivers on the sill. Your back said more than your voice did. I would have held you longer. I saw my hurt hiding in your shoulders, two broken mirrors facing the same storm, but we were the same wound twice. Failures. Love was a shield we used like armor. We chose the silence that pulled us under. Too late we learned how alike we were. I left your doorway on trembling breath. Streetlights smeared gold across wet stone. Each step felt like walking through glass. I knew love still lived, just not enough. I would have held you longer if I had spoken before you closed, while fate and light begged us both to stay. Our matching scars cut the bridge down. We loved but never reached each other. I would have held you longer. Now the quiet keeps us honest and apart forever. Hold up. Dim room, fading light on the wall. Your photograph shakes in my cold hands. Dust on pages, dust on old vows. Night rain draws lines down the glass. I waited in that quiet room for mercy. You didn't come back, I never called. I would have held you longer if I had spoken that first night, when trembling breath brushed your shoulder. Empty doorways grew where words should live. I would have held lights hit fast, then went still. Sharp glances cut where touch should start. You hid in rage, I hid in stone. Two shadows circling the same wound. I waited in the wreckage for your footsteps. You didn't come back, I stayed mute. I would have held you longer if I had broken my proud silence. Quiet rooms filled up with thick regret, unreturned calls rang out in my chest. I would have held you longer. One night the walls leaned in close. I reached for you without one harsh word. Your eyes held the same cracked mirror. We were too alike to heal. Love dies when pride learns your name. The moment broke and you walked away. Days crawl like wounded things through dawn. Photographs shaking though my hand seems still. Your ghost sits where your body once leaned. My fault hums low in the dark. I would have held you longer if I had spoken before we broke. Fading light watched our soft disaster. Two scared hearts building walls, not bridges. Now silence wears your shape beside me. I would have held you longer. I breathe you out slowly, but never completely. Rooftop edge, night pressed on skin. City blur, fading light beneath our cold hands rest. Empty sky above me. Your name hangs where stars should be. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? Every swallowed word sits heavy tonight. I loved you enough to break, but not enough to stay silent. Photographs shaking in my tired hands. Night rain hides what my eyes spill. I loved you enough to break. We were too locked, mirrored hearts, quiet rooms, unreturned calls, missed signs. Every soft look turned into steel. Trembling breath kept truth in chains. If I had spoken, would you have turned? every held back word feels sharp tonight. I loved you enough to break, but not enough to stay silent. Our pride stood tall between small wounds, fading light slipped through our clenched fists. I loved you enough to break. Your laugh once cut through all that haze. Now it haunts these long vacant halls. Silence grew wide, a slow shore river. We watched it swell and said nothing. Buried I loved you enough to break. Yet fear kept my mouth stitched close. Now dawn bleeds pale across this roof. Empty doorways wait for steps long gone. You are my mirror, I looked away. Too late, I see my own fault. I loved you enough to break, but not enough to stay silent. Two hearts beat wrong out of sync. We chose our shields over one soft word. Some loves are lost to quiet, not rage. I loved you, I loved you to break. I waited in the dark, you didn't come back. Night rain slides down the glass. Our old corner holds my ghost. Cold hands wrap round this cup. Your chair waits in fading light. Quiet rooms grew inside us. No doorway left open. I waited for words. You guarded every breath. I would have held you longer if I had spoken when your eyes begged. Photographs shaking in my tired hands now. Unreturned calls ring through my chest. I would have held you longer. We were two walls, face to face. Soft looks turned to trembling breath. Each small hurt we locked away till love starved in the dark. Quiet room spread between us. Every step felt colder. I waited for truth. You hid your broken heart. I would have held you longer if I had spoken through that long silence. Your shadow crossed our empty doorways. Night rain blurred the last street light. I would have held you longer. The door clicked once, louder than shouting. Our war was silence, no one bled out loud. We both severed the ties, we never untangled. We were the same wound, split in two. My fault sits heavy in this slow breath. Some cracks stay open no matter who stays. Now I walk past where we once laughed, see our ghosts in the window glass. I touch the air where your hand was, knowing love broke where we both hid. I would have held you longer if I had spoken before your last goodbye. If I had knelt, dropped all my armor. Maybe our canyon was once a small line. Now fading light swallows each soft memory. I would have held you longer. Let you go in silence and stay there. City lights shake on the glass. Cold hands rest where your head slept. Night hums low through quiet rooms. Your suitcase waits by the door. I trace that fading crack in the wall, like a line where we came apart. We were both storms that never learned to calm. Fading light on your empty side. Trembling breath caught in my throat. If I had spoken, would you stay? We were both storms that never learned to calm. Rooftop wind cut through our words. You pulled back like I burned you. Your soft don't touch me still rings. My fault hides behind my teeth. Unreturned calls echo through this place. Every silence says what we would not. We were both storms that never learned to calm. Night rain blurs your name on glass, photographs shaking in my hands. If I had spoken, held you longer, we were both storms that never learned to calm. We sat like strangers in that last room. Your eyes begged my tongue stay stoned. Maybe we're just the same, you whispered. About two broken hearts, guarding the same moon billion. Empty doorways grew where touch should be. I waited, you didn't come back. Now days move slow through this hollow house. Each quiet step walks through what we lost. Your letter folds soft in my hands. Peace feels strange in my mouth. We were both storms that never learned to calm. Too late to mend these brittle lines. Our shared ghosts sleep in your old chair. If I had spoken, I would have held you longer. I breathe your name into the dark. We were both storms that never learned to calm. Apart when silence screamed louder than truth.